lucky diamonds. I'm a lucky diamond. Could even make that Tiffany jealous. You say I give it to you hard, so bad, make you never wanna leave. I won't.
Hey guys, so today I am filming a how to grow your hair long faster video. So that's what I'm going to be talking about, how to grow your hair longer and faster. So I have a bunch of tips and things you should know about growing your hair and how to grow it faster and all that. So you saw like the length of my hair in the beginning of the video. My hair what was that? Like the last time that I cut my hair, it was like up to right here and it was very short. And if I can find a picture, I'll put one on the screen somewhere. But it was very short, and it's pretty long now, so I'd like my hair to be just a few inches longer and then it would be like perfect. Hopefully I help you guys, and please enjoy the video. So let's get started. So the first thing you need to know is that your hair will not grow overnight. It will take a while. It will take like months. It's different for everyone, and for me, my hair grows pretty fast. Hair typically only grows about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch a month, so you know, it's definitely going to take a few months to get to a decent length. And that's only if your hair is super healthy and doesn't have any like split ends. So if your hair is like not very healthy and does have split ends and stuff, then it's not going to grow very fast, and I'll talk about how you can fix that and all. If you do have split ends, then you definitely want to get your hair trimmed to remove all the split ends. I know people say that you need to get trims like often, like kind of every few months to get trims, but unless you have split ends, then you don't need to get trims too often. If you have split ends, then definitely get a trim, and if you do have split ends, then the tips of your hair will look like really thin and brittle, so when you do get it trimmed, your hair won't look like a lot of difference. If you have split ends, they're going to keep working their way up your hair, and eventually your hair is going to be shorter than if you are just getting lots of trims. Then like if you don't have split ends and your hair is pretty healthy, then I say don't get trims too often, because you really don't need to, and it's not very necessary to, because then you're just cutting off your healthy hair. So only do that if you need to and if it's necessary. Over time, from coloring your hair and using heat products, the hair at the bottom will start to become thinner. Make sure that you always condition right after shampooing, so whenever you shampoo, then use conditioner. So remember to do not shampoo every single time you shower. So shampooing every day can be really bad for your hair because of all the chemicals. The purpose of shampoo is to clean it and get rid of all the dirt and all that stuff, and if you use shampoo all the time, it's going to get rid of like all the natural oils and good stuff inside of your hair. Another thing you need to know is do not brush your hair all the time either, especially like if it's wet. Constantly brushing your hair can cause physical harm to your hair. When you're detangling wet hair, always make sure that you start from the bottom and work your way up, because if you start at the top when you're brushing wet hair, it's just going to bring smaller knots all the way down, and it'll make a really huge knot in your hair and be really hard to get out. Always start from the bottom, work your way up so that it's all like smooth and no knots. Never brush your hair when it's wet, because when your hair is wet, it's weak, and a lot of your hair will come out if you brush it when it's wet. So while it's wet, just use a comb and then wait until it's dry to start brushing it. Never ever wrap your hair in a massive towel when it's wet. Your hair easily gets caught in between all the like woven fibers in the towel, and since you usually wrap it really tight like around your face, the hair will be more prone to break. Another thing you should know is to always do like a cold rinse at the end of your shower. So like turn it to cold and rinse out your hair with the cold water, because that's really good for your hair. It really does help your hair to grow longer. Cold water lays down the outer layer of your hair more smoothly, which helps prevent moisture loss and heat damage. Never ever use heat products. If you are wanting to grow your hair out, do not use heat products because these are really bad for your hair. It just causes a lot of damage to your hair. Never ever use heat products. I don't blow dry my hair. I used to, like I was using a blow dryer to use on my bangs, but I'm not really doing my bangs anymore. I always let my hair dry naturally, like out of the shower. That's a good tip, to always let it just down, let it dry naturally. Don't use any heat. If you are going to use heat products just once in a while, then if you are, make sure to use to hydrate it with like heat protectant, and yeah, but don't use it often. Like, just because you're using heat protectant doesn't mean that it's still not bad for your hair. Like, even if you're using those, it's still really bad to use heat products on them. And don't do that all the time, because using that heat stuff on your hair is a lot of chemicals, and that's actually not good for your hair either. So okay, so now I'm going to get into some tips that will make your hair grow faster. The first one is to flip your hair upside down. So this is one of the most popular tricks to promote faster hair growth. Just flip your hair upside down by flipping your head over for 2 to 4 minutes daily, and it's believed to work by improving circulation. Next one is to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. Water keeps skin and hair hydrated and bodies healthy. This will definitely help you a lot. The next one is to avoid harsh chemicals. So definitely don't use too many products in your hair that have many chemicals, because that will make your hair dry and brittle and dull. Even though it's like things that say it's good for your hair, if it has a lot of chemicals, it is not good for your hair. Stay away from using too many products. Keep it natural. The next tip is to let your hair down. Leave your hair down as much as you can. Constant use of elastic bands, pins, and clips stress out your hair, making it prone to breaking. Although it's certainly easier to just throw your hair up and be done with it, you're increasing the damage done to your hair. When you can, let your hair loose and leave it unpinned. So about 20 minutes before you take a shower, apply some coconut oil to your hair and on the tips and all over, except for your scalp. Do not apply it directly to your scalp, because that'll be really hard to get out and wash out. And wait 20 minutes and then get in the shower and do your regular like shampoo and conditioner and stuff, and make sure you wash it out. And when you get out, your hair will be so soft and so easy to comb and brush when it's dry. And this works so good, so make sure to do this before you take a shower, because it really helps, and I do this and it helps my hair a lot. Use a mask on your hair once every 2 weeks. This will help repair any damage that's been done to it by replenishing your hair's moisture. Afterward, your hair will feel soft, silky, and healthy. It'll stay healthy long enough to keep it growing out. The next tip is to get plenty of sleep. 8 hours of sleep is essential. Sleep is the main time which your body spends on growth and repair. If you don't get enough sleep, then your body won't have enough time to concentrate on hair growth. If you want your hair to be like naturally wavy or a little bit curly, then like if you take a shower at night, after you take the shower when your hair is still a little bit wet, just braid it into 2 braids and sleep with that at night. And then take it out in the morning and your hair will be wavy and a little bit curly. So that's what I do a lot, and I love doing that because it's a heatless way of getting natural like heatless waves, and it's really good for your hair too, and also prevents it from getting like tangled at night. Another tip is to use some argan oil. So I use this on my hair sometimes like after a shower. I'll do this sometimes like after a shower, like if I remember. I usually don't remember, so that's why like I never really do it. But if I remember to, then I will put some argan oil in my hair when it's like still a little bit wet, and I'll just put it on the ends and mostly the tips. So I'll just put like a little bit on my fingers and rub it in, and I think that makes my hair really soft. So I think that's about it for this video. I think I covered mostly everything. If you guys have any questions, then comment them down below because I'll be happy to answer them. And yeah, so I really hope that this video helps you guys. If you follow these and follow these tips, and if they work for you, then you should have very healthy and long hair. Let me know what you thought of the video and what tips help you the most. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!